Hi everybody, welcome back. I'm Amy Sweezy. This is day 2, well underway here at TESOL 2022. And I have a very special guest, one of the bloggers for TESOL, Darlyne Haan. You write the blog about the intersection between English language and STEM.
Yes.
So I'd love to chat with you a little bit about that. First of all, I think most people know what STEM stands for, but for those who don't, can you just explain it?
Yeah, STEM is 4 areas. So it's science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. But what the difference between STEM and other areas is that it's not separate. They solve challenges that are interconnected. So STEM doesn't mean I'm going to do a science lesson. It means you're going to do an activity that blends all of them together.
Okay, regardless of the topic or regardless of the subject.
Exactly.
Okay, so why is STEM so important, specifically, obviously, since we're at this convention, for English language educators and their students?
Well, it's really important for people to understand that the majority of English language learners live in low-income communities, right? So in these low-income communities, there's generally a lack of resources. So English language learners don't always get those same opportunities that other schools get. And what STEM offers this population is an opportunity to get out of what I call break the trajectory of poverty.
Okay.
So it's so many jobs in STEM that they have more jobs than people. So by providing opportunities for ELs to take STEM courses opens their opportunities to leave Title I communities and be able to move up.
Okay, and I think my next question is going to, maybe be a big topic that we'll see how much of it we can answer here in this forum. But how can an English language teacher, what advice do you have for them to coordinate with a science teacher or the teacher that's in charge of STEM or in their school? How can they collaborate and work together in order to help these students?
Well, that's really a big question, right? Because it's not so much the lack of the EL teacher wanting to work with the science teacher, it's the schools and the district providing that opportunity for that collaboration to happen. Because schools pretty much still have this archaic view where it's every department is in silos. And so they'll have it so that the content area teachers work together, but they never bring in that EL to be a part of that conversation. So in order for us to really blend this, the ELs and the content areas, they have to allow opportunities for the ELs to be a part of that content. And they have to allow, whether it's through PLCs, which are professional learning communities, or planning, they have to provide this in the scheduling so that these different components can meet together. Because the general ed teacher doesn't have the EL strategies and understandings, and the EL teacher doesn't have the content knowledge. So they need to work together so they can blend their ideas to create lessons that are going to benefit the EL.
So as the teachers themselves then, they would need to go to the district, they would need to go to their administration and just ask for that support?
Yes, they would, have to do that, go to their building leaders and say, when you make this schedule, can we do it some way so that there's time for us to be able to meet? So unfortunately, the ways the schedules are made, they can't just say, oh, I'm going to meet with you at this time, because their schedules are very different. So the schedule has to be created that allows for that EL to be free at the same time this content teacher is free, and vice versa. So it's not as easy as it seems. It's a scheduling situation.
Okay, and you are your field is in curriculum. You're a director of curriculum for your job. Is that kind of what you generally blog about for TESOL, or what are you working on right now? How do you get your topic ideas?
Okay, I didn't get my ideas just from experiences that I've seen, whether it's in district or just in my years of experience. But the topic is really on providing the EL teacher and the communities and the general education teacher strategies on how do you teach a population that 90% of them, if not more, aren't trained in. The general education teacher, unless they're on a special track, that's for I want to teach ELs or I want to be urban education, they just get a different type of curriculum. So they don't bring in that EL component. So they come into a classroom, and next thing you know, there's ELs in the classroom and they have no training for this population. So I write a blog on some of these strategies that they can use in the classroom to help them reach the EL students in the class.
Can anyone read your blog, or do you need to be a TESOL member?
Nope, anyone can read it. Just can look it up, TESOL blog, and there it is.
Okay, but you've been a part of TESOL for a while?
Yes, I've been a part of, oh my gosh, probably 5 years now that I've
Okay.
been a part of TESOL, but this is my first year blogging with them.
Okay.
So I'm really excited about that, and it's their first one that they have really that's on STEM. Some other the bloggers do include STEM, but mine's is just STEM. That's all I blog about.
Okay. Oh, that's fantastic. All right. Well, Darlyne, Haan, thank you
Yes.
so much
Oh,
for
thank
being
you for
here.
having me.
Appreciate it. Good luck with the blog.
Okay, thank you very much.
Enjoy the rest of the convention.
I will. Thank you.